use your head, cut off theirs. One of the many bits of knowledge from Max Brooks, author of several zombie doctrine including World War Z and A Zombie Survival Guide. As we come to the end of 2012, preparation for an extinction level event is drastically becoming more important. The focus here is to bring you to a heightened level of preparedness for a specific type of apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse. No one can say specifically how the zombies will arise, but believe it or not, it is a possibility. In the book of Zechariah 14:15 of the Christian Bible, it said, "This will be the plague the Lord strikes all people who are warred against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they stand on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths." And it's also supported in 1 Corinthians 15:51. "Listen, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed. In a flash, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpets will sound, the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will all be changed." It's a prophesied event. In the end times, where the undead will walk the land. But now that you know, it's quite easy to prepare, because preparation for the zombie apocalypse will increase survivability and increase life expectancy. One of the important aspects of surviving the zombie apocalypse is a safe and secure living area. Safe houses are a fantastic idea, and we'll get into that later. But first, what if you're caught off guard? Most houses are not constructed in order to repel a zombie horde. A local grocery store won't offer any protection for you, as it'll likely turn into a feeding ground with either hostile living or undead tenants. Where should you turn? Well, Max Brooks suggests often a school is your best bet. Perhaps not for education, but certainly for protection from the undead attack. Why is that? Most schools have secured and localized entrances. Modern schools have locking and chain doors in order to keep people out during the day, and have main entrances that can easily be monitored and secured. You may be putting yourself at risk though. Schools are typically centralized in residential areas and may lead to more attacks. So, are you making preparations now? How can you provide a reinforced, secured area for you and your family? Many families in West Texas have storm shelters that will provide temporary shelter during a disastrous event, but these are not adequate for long-term survival. Building your own subterranean bunker may be the best answer for you. There are many resources on the internet that can provide you with a plethora of design concepts and structural advice, and even give you advice which will best suit your needs. Just search under underground bunkers in your favorite search engine, and I'm certain you'll find what you're looking for. Utilizing space is very important, though, when choosing your bunker. You may find that secure space may not allow you much storage space. Critical storage space, however, is very important for long-term supplies such as grain and water. Scavenging for food is possible, but it is dangerous, as you'll be putting yourself at risk. Many people, again, both alive and undead, will be searching for food. Your best bet is to be forward-thinking and purchase long-term storage goods such as canned foods, rice and grain, and specifically designed long-term water storage containers. As when you purchase storage containers, you can't keep those long-term. Now that you have a good idea how to live, let's address the protection for you and your family. Zombies only know one thing, that's feeding. They're out to get you, and if you're unprepared, you'll fall. Having an assortment of possible weapons is very important to long-term survival. High-powered shotguns, rifles, and pistols are great for personal protection, but what happens when you run out of ammunition? Again, I have to come back to the zombie survival guide and saying, blades don't need reloading. Becoming proficient with hand-to-hand weaponry could make the difference between living to fight another day and just becoming another zombie out there. Baseball bats, clubs, hand tools such as carpentry hammers and crowbars are fantastic makeshift weapons. Make sure you have one handy. Protection for you and your family are paramount in the zombie apocalypse. Now, these are just a few quick points that you can follow to extend your life expectancy. First and foremost, be prepared. Again, I have to come back to one of Max Brooks' sayings. Remember, no matter how desperate the situation seems, time spent thinking clearly is never time wasted. Thank you very much.